He made us laugh. He made his lawyers cry. He made the general populace scratch their heads and say, what the hell's going on? The former U.S. Representative George Santos is now gone, or gone for a short period of time. They most recently did some interviews, including with Tucker Carlson, on his way out the door or his way into the door as he starts his 7-year prison sentence, sharing his fears about his safety and calling his upcoming custody virtually like a death sentence, basically saying he's not prepared for this. He's not made to be on the inside. God help us all. Oh, yes, God help us all. In fact, he did not even go out without a little bit of George Santos magic, or go in because he's going into prison. On Thursday night, before he went to prison on Friday, we're recording this on Saturday, he did a one final message to all of us on the world, on X, formerly known as Twitter, with this very, very George Santos-like post. From his X account, Mr. Santos NY, July 24th. Well, darlings, the curtain falls, spotlight dims, and the rhinestones are packed. From the halls of Congress to the chaos of cable news, what a ride it's been. Was it messy? Always. Glamorous? Occasionally. Honest? I tried. Most days. To my supporters, you made this wild political cabaret worth it. To my critics, thanks for all the free press. I'll be leaving the stage for now, but trust me, legends never truly exit. And that followed by the kiss emoji, lips emojis, then the American flag emoji, then the star emoji, because I guess it's star. Wrapping up with fabulously yours, forever fabulously yours, because he's there forever, George. Let's not forget that Santos pleaded guilty in August of 2024 to wire fraud and aggravated identity theft tied to campaign finance abuses, identity theft of donors, and false tax claims. And he had been doing this for a long time. He just got caught doing it in Congress, which got him this 87-month sentence, about 7 years, beginning it on Friday. Yesterday, I was recording this on Saturday. It's a minimum security prison in Ferreton, New Jersey, not too far away from his home, and he owes approximately $373,000 in restitution and forfeitures when it's all said and done. So after his 87 months, pay back his money, he's back in business, doing whatever business he is going to do. As we said, his ex-post blended some of his drama and some of his defiance with the joke about being messy and glamorous and honest sometimes. It also brings up the fact that he's not necessarily done with his political career, saying it was wild here, but maybe, just maybe, because we do this. I'm from Louisiana. I've spent time in Louisiana, and of course, Edwin Edwards, known for coming back from the dead politically, it won't be the first time and won't be the last. Santos finally offered a form of contrition when he pleaded guilty. But that's basically the only time he said he was sorry for anything. He's publicly denied any scandal. He's also denied being suicidal and all the emphasis on his mental stability. He just says he's being him, although he does say he's not sure how he shall do in prison. Prosecutors and federal judge described him as defiant and lacking true remorse, citing insurgency ex post between then and now, basically blaming others and rejecting appeals for leniency due to any sort of provocations. Basically, if he backed down, they would give him a little bit less, and he said no. His public career ended abruptly, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily over. Congress wrapped him with him in December 2023, and he was convicted in 2025. So all practical purposes, if he were a normal mortal, he'd be done. But he is no normal mortal. He went to personal brand working, podcasting, social media ventures, and of course, cameos. Now he's incarcerated. And he's going to have to do a clemency at some point in time and decide loyalty to President Trump. Maybe he may get a pardon. Probably not. But we'll see what happens if Trump looks on fondly to Mr. Santos in his tenure or when he comes out. His farewell signals the final act of a figure who rose fast and fell hard. But we've got 87 months to see how this thing plays back up. We always love a comeback. We love a sequel. We love recons. And he could do it. He could try to do it. Maybe he could do it. The transition out of the public figure and political figure into just spectacle of its own is going to be interesting. He will be quiet because there's no way for him to get to. Although we've seen Crisley talk from jail, and we see Suge Knight call into Chris Cuomo all the time. So apparently when you're behind bars and it's minimum security, maybe you get extra phone calls. Maybe they do you a solid here or there. He'll probably do some talk about Epstein in a few weeks because we'll still be talking about Epstein. But history will view him as a cautionary tale and drama of what to look for or look out for in politics, in your politicians. What it says for the people who voted him in is how they let this guy get past anything, which if you see some of the folks who vote in, it's hard to see how it's not hard to see how some folks get past us folks. We're doing it right now with 47. But it's a cautionary tale of who you're electing to represent you and who represents you as well, pun intended.